That's it. Yeah.
Oh, you want more?
San,
What?
I'm gonna start my supper.
Yeah, okay, do that, yes.
Alright, so we just got out of this dude's house. I got a lead from the website. It said 500 to 1,000 books, and I asked him. I said, "Well, how many books is it? What kind of books are they?" He said about 500 pop-up books. So I don't know if you guys have ever messed with children's pop-up books, but they are profitable books. Now, as far as children's books goes, pop-up books can be some of the most profitable books. So when I heard that they were pop-ups, I thought, okay, this might be good, right? You still don't know. You never know till you go. So we actually went, and it was not 500 books. It was like, geez, I don't know, 2,000 maybe more. Probably like 5,000 books, but like 1,500 or so were like pop-up variation. Now, someone says 500 books, you think, okay, well, typical 10% yield, I'll walk out there with 50 books and it was a waste of time. But that's not what happened. We got 304 books, and we also got some 3D puzzles. Some of them are brand new in the plastic. If you've ever looked at some of these 3D puzzles, they can go for some good money. We also got another train set, another Bachmann train set, and it was opened, like the box was open, but nothing was ever taken out. We got this really cool like poker thing, you know, like those old Radica games, but it wasn't Radica. I don't even know the value on it, but I know what it looked like, and I know that when I offered $5 and he took it, that it's worth the chance on it. So we got a lot of stuff, and this was one of those circumstances where, you know, you pay a certain amount of money, and sometimes when you're at someone's house, they don't always leave you alone. Sometimes, you know, you're in their house and they want to stick with you, and that's what happened in this case. Well, so he kind of was sticking around, and so I had to set my phone to hidden mode. Now, this is the circumstance where when you have trigger set, it can be very good, because I was relying on my triggers for a lot of it, because some of these books were really profitable, and I just didn't want the dude to feel like he was getting ripped off, or, you know, whatever the case might be, right? So I set it to hidden mode, and it just pretty much said buy or reject, and I had a really good trigger set because I have a couple employees that I send out to book sales and stuff like that. So I kind of just changed up the triggers just a little bit, and it worked out, right? So 304 books, but these were all like new pop-up books. When I show you, when we get home and we pull into our basement, we're at our new place now, and I show you some of these books, you're gonna understand, if you haven't already messed with them, that if someone says they have a pop-up book collection, that's something to take serious notice to, because these were really, really, really profitable books. These were awesome, and he had a bunch of them that were new, brand new in the plastic. So some of them were coming up reject, but I would hit the new column on FBA scan because they were in plastic, and I would see that new was worth it to buy. So I ended up with a lot of those too. But we paid, honestly, we did not expect this to happen, and we had to carry him up and down the stairs, and, you know, it was kind of a pain. But so, you know what we did? We were just like, you know what, I hope you don't mind, we're just gonna cut it right down the middle. See, he was just trying to get rid of it. A lot of these people, you have to understand, they're just trying to get rid of stuff, right? They don't really care about that much about the money. They just want to get something for it. Now, I ended up spending $496 in cash today. So it wasn't like a little bit of money. It was a good bit of money, but at the same time, it was completely worth it for us, right? So we paid right down the middle of $1 and $2 because that's what our ad says. So we paid $1.50 for everything, right? We just paid $1.50 right down the middle. Now, that was actually a better deal for him because usually we end up with more $1 books than the $2 books. Either way, completely worth it, right? So I'm almost home here. I'm about to show you some of the stuff we got, and you guys are gonna see the quality of this stuff. Now, this is the type of thing that you find when you find deals like this, either through Craigslist or just through private means. Now, we got this through the website and Craigslist again. I mean, I talk about it. I just put the tutorial out today, so you see the last video I put out was that tutorial. So check it out, guys. It costs $59 for the theme, and it costs $5 a month for the website. It's not going to cost you shit, and the legitimacy it adds to you is insane. This guy had no qualms about letting me in his house to just, you know, go around and scan all these books and do what we do. A legitimate business is going to have a website. A legitimate business is not just someone who just throws up a Craigslist ad and there's nothing else and you don't know who they are. And there's a lot of shady stuff that happens on Craigslist. So, and the video, I lay out everything. I mean, I really hold nothing back. This is like $5,000 of profit. This is $5,000 of profit. Now, as usual, you know, maybe they don't all sell in the time we would like them to. But if you want to be realistic about it, okay, let's say 3,500 to 4,000. It's still a ton of money. It's still a ton of money either way, no matter how you cut it. Because as you might know or might not know, when you're talking about those $7, $8 FBA books, I send them in all the time when they're small. Sure, you make a couple dollars, but where the money is with the books that are 20 and up. And it was just one out there, another with these pop-up books. We found one that there was like 4 copies of. It was new in the plastic. 4 of them, $80 a piece, right? And we were finding other books, $50, $100 books, stuff like that, over and over again. There were a lot of duplicates. So we're actually turning in our driveway right now. I'm going to show you some of the stuff we got today. I'm also going to show you some of the stuff that some of my employees picked up from a couple of library sales yesterday and the day before that. That's all in my basement too. I'm going to show you that right now. We're going to pull in. We got a lot of work to do, so just stick with me for a second. Alright guys, I got my my wife here coming down to kind of open up the back, because as I showed you, it's kind of where we pull in and then we back up, and we kind of just can kind of unload it right over here. So you can see there's really not much room left in the car, but I mean, here's what some of these things look like, right? Got a little Star Wars one, and they're all wrapped up, at least a lot of them are. And so yeah, we got these crazy puzzles here too. I paid like $4 a piece for these. And right in the back there you see that Bachman train. I paid them $20 for that because I thought it'd be kind of rip off raising us. Alright, I'm gonna load them in. I'm about to load them in right now. Still got a lot left, as you can see. Got a whole bunch of them. Alright, so right here we have, these were some college books that I picked up. Most of them college books. These were given. This is some of the stuff from the place we were just at. Apparently they were thrown on the desk here. They should have been put over here. Alright, so we got, so this is just some more of the pop-up books. Underneath this is the, what a couple my employees got me from a book sale, the first book sale. And these were okay, these were pretty good. And these books up here are from the sales that were done after that I sent them to. And these were much better. because I kind of made them a little more strict, okay? Because the price per book averages out to, from my calculations, around $2.17 when you have people doing the sourcing for you and you have to pay them. So there's that. So all these tubs and all this stuff over here, lighting's a little bad, so I'm going to come back in here in a minute. This is more pop-up books. It's all pop-up books. Here's that Bachman train. More pop-up books. These actually got to go out. Those are not good. And again, the ones I showed you. So, all right. Oh, wait, we got some more in here. And so here's one, right? I'll just show you kind of in the light. See, it's wrapped in plastic. So this is new. Obviously, when you could sell something that's new, the whole game changes. Penny books are an issue, but not so much if you have a new copy and a low rank. I gotta pick up my son, but I'm gonna come back. I'll finish shooting this video for you guys, show you what some of these books actually ring up as. Alright, so I just took a few of the books out. Here's a stack of them right here. We got some more over here, some more over here, some more over here. And as I said before, every one of these bins, every one of these bags in that box up top are all pop-up books as well. So first I'll start with something that surprised me. And well, here's just one. First, I'll just show you this one. So a lot of them were ISBN type-ins. So, okay, I mean, here we go. It's okay, right? It's not bad. Not even close to some of the stuff you're gonna see though. Alright, so we got a Dr. Seuss pop-up book. You can see it's very small, very light. So of course those books are great because the fees are low. This one's okay, right? This is the best thing about these books. So this one will probably get me about 15. But the best thing about a lot of these books is that they're so light and they're all like new or new. All the condition. Now, if you know about pop-up books, you know that for it to function right, the condition has to be good. So pop-up books are all about condition. And the prices speak to that. You'll see acceptables all the way down in the gutter. Now here's an example. See, now we pick up books like these, even though at first glance it might not look like something to pick up, because there was just so many of them like this where it's shrink wrapped. So the new FBA is going for $41, and that's a fair price when it's new, because these are hard to find in new condition. So this was a new one, but I'll show you some cool ones. I mean, look at this. Jan Pienkowski, Little Monsters. I mean, look at this. And they're just cool, right? I mean, they're just cool little books. I mean, like, we pull this one up, and new is going for $84. And this is like new. This is a like new book. I mean, if we price this like new FBA, we should be able to get easily $30 to $40 easily. And look at the size of this. We got like 3 copies of these. See, here we go. Here's another one. This one's called Small Talk. So little duck, right? And this is how this one pulls up, right? So we've got a good rank, like new, well, maybe very good. Well, $30 for that little book. You know, obviously I'll take that. An American Tale. Fievel Goes West. Fievel the hero. And you can just tell, I mean, just when you open these, I mean, these were a collector's, okay? The lead I got is like going to an estate sale that no one has access to but you. That's what this website has been bringing us. It has been bringing us really solid leads. Just personal collections from people that it would be very hard to find. Okay, so check this one out. This is a like new copy. I could possibly get $80, $90 for this book. We've got another one. This is again the same book, but another copy. There's a lot of doubles in here. Here we've got The Sleeping Beauty. It's the same author. Notice this guy, Jan Pienkowski. Okay, this guy is someone that you're going to want to look out for when it comes to these little pop-up books, because they all seem to have some decent value. Now, a lot of pop-up books, if you don't see the ISBN in the back, sometimes you're going to have to do a lookup by typing it in. So this one, the rank is a little higher, but still very impressive for a small book like this. For a small book like this, it's just obviously makes sense to send this in. We've got a Cookie Monster, What Do You Eat pop-up. And this one we'll type in the ISBN as well. And so this one, the rank is high, but this one is actually would be considered basically new. And so $33 new, that's probably about where I'd price it. So here's some other books. So here's some of the bigger ones. And the awesome thing about these pop-up books is they're bigger, but they're all super light. So the shipping's not going to kill you. Okay. So this one, I mean, you can see the differences between the conditions. You know, you've got the very goods going like really, really high up there. The news are just astronomical. This would be probably like new. I mean, realistically, can you push new on this? I don't know. It's possible. Every single one of these books, because it was a collector, they're just in fantastic shape. I mean, they're in fantastic shape. Everything works in these. I mean, you know, if you've gotten some of these books in library sales and things like that, these books will get messed up fast. Here's a book, The Wheels on the Bus. Looks like it cost $9.99 at BJ's whenever he picked this one up. So this one not so much, but you know, I put it in the pile because look at the rank on it, right? So this will be like an instant sale. So probably one of the worst books that we've got. Here's another one. I mean, brand new, right? Bagged up. So you can see again, we've got $6.79 acceptable, but it's very misleading because we have the news at 100, FBA new at 149, and if you click on used, you can actually see the prices, and you can see acceptable, right? $280 plus shipping, because they're in total crap condition. And as you go up and the condition gets better, you can see the price just goes way up. So we're at good, and it's just kind of gone up from there. We got a very good at 66, and this is a new copy. So just really, really, really cool. So I'm just gonna kind of go back. Here we've got Phantom of the Opera, and this is gonna be another type in. Okay, so here we go. This one's in like new condition. We have very good at $32.50. So depending on how fast I want that sale, I can price it however I wish. Here we go. Same book, new and shrink wrap. The new copies are currently priced at $140. That's pretty high, but you never know how rare these books are. You don't want to undercut yourself when you find rare stuff. If they're priced at $140, price yours somewhere near there. See if it sells. If it doesn't, then you can lower it, but don't screw yourself out of money. Here we go. This one, another like new. You can see you can see the good books are down in the gutter there, but the good condition just shoot right up. So I'll just kind of go through these a little quicker now. one's okay, but I wanted to show you guys some better ones. And we got Tarzan here. How's Tarzan? Okay, here's Tarzan. Okay, right? I mean, like I said, these are like, looks like these are like the worst of the batch. Pop-up book of phobias, really good condition. You know, comes up like that. It's really great. Another small one. Some Bodies in the Attic. Okay, so, you know, not amazing, but when you're talking like new condition, it changes things a bit. Here's another one, like new condition. Could easily push 40, 50, maybe more. And people will pay it because they want new, but if they don't want to spend $150 on new, you think they're going to buy your like new copy for 50, 60 bucks? You bet your ass they're going to buy that copy for 1/3 the price. Here we go again, another like new. Could push 30, 40 bucks. Another Jan Pienkowski. Again, we got the acceptables down in the gutter, but as the condition gets better, the price goes up. Another like new copy, another $40, $50 book. Pop-up book of Nightmares. This one's got some really good pricing. We got a pop-up playbook, Batman the Animated Series. Pretty good, pretty good. This is a new copy, so we could push some decent money on that one. I'm just gonna push these back, and this is, again, this is the tip of the iceberg. We got over 300 books here. We may well have 340 books in here. I'm not even completely sure. Here's another one. And these are random books we pulled out of the bag. Like, these aren't even like, oh, we picked out the best ones. No, we haven't gone through any of that stuff over here. None of that stuff we've even looked at yet. So if you think I'm just picking out the best ones, it's not the case. And look, you can see right here, this pop-up of Elements. You see we got the used copy, and look, boom, we got a new copy right there. So here's the Nightmare Before Christmas one. This one is, again, like new, easily push 60 bucks, easily. Because of the condition. The condition's amazing on this thing. It's incredible, right? These are fragile books. Pop-up books, man, look. I've sold pop-up books before, but I couldn't know just by that email just what I was walking into. I was lucky enough, I've had people actually tell me, they've actually told me, I wasn't gonna call, but I saw that you had a website. I don't like having people over to my house, right? But because you were a business, I gave you a call. We had a woman actually explicitly tell us that. I'm sure there's a lot of other people that was their reasoning too, but they didn't actually come out and say that. My dog is getting pissed for some reason. He doesn't like the stairs. He doesn't like the stairs. Regardless, look, I hope you guys liked the video. Sorry I couldn't go into more about, you know, I kind of threw things in there, like I got the employees going to the book sales, all that stuff on the wall. Maybe I'll speak about it more in another video. All I can say is definitely profitable. You gotta set your triggers right, and you gotta do things right, or you could lose money. But if you do it right, very profitable. Check out my website tutorial. It's the last video before I put this up. It's going to cost you $59 for the theme, $5 a month for hosting. Try it. It's working really good for me. If you do estate sales, if you do anything like that, if you buy books, do what I tell you to do in the video. Make the site, put up the Craigslist ad, and put the website in the Craigslist ad, and you will see an increase in calls. You will see an increase in calls because people will interpret you as a real business and not just some random person. So hope you guys liked the video. Have a good one.